Hello everyone! Welcome to our Wednesday Facebook Live. I have some amazing cards to create with you this evening, or if you are catching the replay, be sure to say hi and leave me a comment, a thumbs up, a heart. Thank you so much for joining me. It is Wednesday, October 11th, 2023. I have three fantastic cards to create with you tonight. So we are going to do that. Hi everyone. All right. Let me see if I can share this. Okay. Hi, Christy and Cindy, and hi, Tara. Okay, I see people hopping on. All right. Why this won't post, I have no idea. Okay, happy Wednesday, yes. Okay. All right, so thank you for hopping on tonight. Tonight we are featuring a beautiful bundle for fall called the Autumn Leaves. This is the bundle we're going to be using with the set of coordinating dies, and I have three different cards to share with you tonight. So I am, yeah, okay. Yes, thank you, Natalie. Hi, Nancy and Deborah. Okay, hi, everyone. All right, I see a lot of you on here. So I hope you're having a great week and a great day. All right, so I have three really great cards. This one has like decorating on the inside and a really fun one here. So I have three really awesome cards. Now, the other thing I'm featuring is the bundle in this paper called All About Autumn. What is it called? It is called All About Autumn Specialty Designer Series paper. It's a 6x6 stack of paper, and it's so popular it has sold out yet again. It's sold out 3 times. This paper came back one day this week for about 5 hours and sold out. I was able to order it for those of you taking the fall retreat. The whole retreat is based off of this pack of paper, and everyone will get a full pack of paper in the retreat. And so we're going to be using this paper tonight. Don't worry though, again, you can get it if you take the retreat, so all of you will be getting it. And then it will be coming back the week of October 23rd as well. It's a beautiful pack of paper, and I'll show you more of that in a little bit. And speaking of the fall retreat, I'm going to show you a little bit of sneak peeks, because I just looked and we have sold about 75 retreats, so there's still some available, so you can still get in on it. So if you missed yesterday, I did a little sneak peek, and it's hard for me to remember all the things that are included in the retreat because there is so much. So please click the link and read through, because there's 5 gifts. You get, I give away door prizes in your boxes, and if you come in person, there's $50 worth of products. Anyway, the main project is like these cute little boxes. They're Stampin' Up boxes, and they have little drawers that pull out. And so I decorated one for fall. So you can put this on your counter in your kitchen. This one of my, Sharon, if you're on here, she stopped by and saw these, and she was so amazed by this. And another lady, Carol, stopped by and saw it too, and she was like, I'm going to make that and put tea bags and sit it in my kitchen. Or you could just decorate it this side and leave it out like little blocks. But look at it. It has fall on it. It's so beautiful. And it's a pretty good size. If you can picture it next to my head, this is a pretty good size, like decoration. You could give it as a gift. It's awesome. And then there are 10, or wait, so there's 10 projects total. There's all of these beautiful fall cards. And then one of them, you're going to get the little tea light candle, and it will glow with this card with the leaf. So that is going to be so pretty. Christy said, I'm coming to your studio for the fall retreat. I can't wait either, Christy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I think the in-person one is full. So yeah, that will be fun. We have candy. We have cute little candy gifts. We package everything up so cute. I'm not showing you everything because you have to be surprised. Look at this cute little tag. I don't know if you can see. There's so many cute things that we have underway, and the bag, an awesome bag. And then the classes. And I'm going to show you now these classes again because you don't want to miss out on the classes. So this class includes the stamp set. Look at how cute these are. So we have 3 add-on classes. And you guys, this is all mailed to you, so you can take it and do it whenever you want. And it will ship like the beginning of November. So that was one class, and then that's like a fun Christmas one. And then this one is like a beautiful, like, what is it, Night Divine. So that one was 4 cards. This has 5. And we will die cut these pieces, the manger, the Bethlehem. Just really pretty cards, these ones, and that. And then the last class is that home decor sampler, and you get a bonus little card to coordinate. So you could give this as a gift, this little project here. So again, there's tons of stuff. I didn't mention everything, so check it out. There's still room to get in the to-go, because then once it, again, I know I sound like a broken record, but once it's gone, then everyone wants it. And I'm like, you had a few days, and now we don't. So anyway, that's the retreat. I'm so excited about it. I always try to make it what I would want and what I would enjoy doing and making and creating and receiving. And so I hope you guys love it too. I'm very excited about it, as you can tell. Okay, so if you do need the link for the retreat, please email me, and I can get that to you. I sent out a bunch yesterday, and it will be in the email tomorrow as well. And it's in the description right now too. You can just click that as well. So that's how you can sign up for that. And you will need the bundle that we're using tonight. So you have to have this bundle to do the retreat, or you can substitute if you want it to look just like mine. You need this. And if you do take the retreat, then guess what? You have 3 extra cards I'm going to show you tonight that you can create with some of your leftover products, because you're going to have tons left over. This pack of paper, I could have made like 20 more cards with it before tax. Then you get the free shipping. Okay. So this is the suite again, right here. Let me get rid of that code. Okay, so here's the suite on page 42. There's really pretty cards here. And then here is where you can find the bundle. And then in the retreat, you'll get this pretty paper and this. We're not using those dots or those ribbons. We're using some other beautiful things. But the bundle on page 43 is $55.75, and that's 10% off. And it comes, well, a lot of my stamps are actually over here, but I've used every stamp in this stamp set. It's a really good one. And then it has a huge set of dies. So the dies look like this. So we're going to be using these. And you can cut out these shapes, and then you can just use them with cardstock to do some of the veins. So like, let me see if I can, well, in the retreat, you'll use all the dies, the stamps, all the things. I tried to use all the products for you. Okay, so let's get in to this paper. Okay, so this paper, it has these beautiful sceneries, like the scenery, and this looks like Michigan. And then the back, it has this beautiful like copper foil. So we have, and I believe you get 4 of all of these. And then see the back, it's like a vanilla, and you can see I've chopped up all of this paper. There's pumpkins, that's like pretty peacock. There's some Cajun crate. There's this beautiful wood grain piece, and then moody mauve. Let me see what else. This looks like a sweater, and then the back is just more pretty peacock. There's the wood green. There's leaves like from up above. Do you guys not love this paper? It's so, so pretty. Let me know what you think of this paper. There's this pretty one, like oak leaves, I believe. In the back, like a leather, like looks like a chair. And then the back of that looks like this. And then this one. And then more books. So just a really pretty pack of paper. And again, you cannot buy it on my online store. You'll have to wait again. Or if you're getting the retreat, you'll get this pack of paper and you can create these cards too. So it's amazing. And again, they can't keep it in stock because it's that good. Okay, for our first project tonight, this is what we're going to do. For the first card, we're going to use our stamps. Let me move this stuff out of my way. I have all my things here. I have my foam mat. Because this is photopolymer, you should always use your foam mat. I do use my silicone mat a lot lately. Somebody asked me recently if they got rid of the foam mat, and we did not. It's usually hidden under my desk. And then I also have my chamois. It's wet, so I can clean off my stamps as I go. Again, it's usually hidden, and so I just grab a baby wipe. So our first card, we're going to be using a color I haven't used in a long time, and it's Cajun. It's not Cajun Craze. It's Cherry Cobbler and Crumb Cake. So we have a Cherry Cobbler base. I have a basic white for the inside, and then for the outside, Crumb Cake and basic white. I also have a little banner from the Stylish Shapes. And what I did on this to save time, do you see these little cool dots across the bottom? That is in those dies. So in these dies, they have 2 of these. They also have 2 labels. These like die cut all these leaves, and then these do the stamped images, the veins. But these 2 right here, they have like these little, it just has like little dots, almost like little stitching kind of. And then this one. So it just adds that little texture to your cardstock. It doesn't cut anything out. So I just did that ahead of time. Now when I designed the card, I did it after I stamped, but you have to use, I had to use the big die cutting machine because this was bigger than 3 for my little mini. Okay, so thank you guys. We're up to 100 people watching. Thank you for joining me this evening. So for our colors of ink, we are going to use Crumb Cake, which my ink pad is faded, Cherry Cobbler, and Cajun, is it Cajun Craze? Or is that Copper Clay? I think Copper Clay. I think that one. You could use this one though. I think I use the Copper Clay. Okay, so these colors are what we're going to use. All right, I'm just going to stack them up right here. Let's get busy because you're going to love these cards. Okay, and then this card that I'm making right now, I have it in like 4 different color palettes to show you when I'm done, and you can tell me which colors you like the best. Okay, so this is our card base. Let's just set that aside, and now let's bring in the piece we're going to stamp on. And again, I just have that on the bottom. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the Cherry Cobbler, and I probably shouldn't do this because it's the dark color. So when I did my first card, I did the center one I'm going to change this up. I'm going to do the center one in the copper clay. So I'm going to ink up this leaf, and I'm going to stamp this right just as close to the center as I can. Thank you for joining me all. Thank you for all your comments and shares and for being here. Okay, so that's our copper. Now I'm going to do 2 more colors of leaves. Do the leaves change colors where you live? I know I saw some of you guys listed your states. Where I live, we definitely have all different colors of leaves. Now this is my crumb cake, the brown. I'm inking this up, and now I'm going to stamp this on this side. So it's not going to be the full leaf. See, it's going off. That's why I have my little silicone mat here, and I'm going to stamp. And I do love this. I love when the leaves change colors. They're so pretty. So see that? There we have our crumb cake. Now we're going to wipe it off, and we're going to do our cherry cobbler. So I'm going to do my darkest color, and I'm going to tell you why I did this in just a second. So I'll show you. My finished card will be a perfect example of why. Okay, so cherry cobbler is going to come. I'm just kind of angling it a little bit, and they are overlapping right here. Hello from Canada. And okay, there we go. So those are our 3 colors. Now I'm just going to wipe this off. So the first one, I did the center, and I did it in the cherry cobbler, and then I wiped it off and went into the crumb cake, but I didn't clean my Stampin' Up, and my crumb cake had a little hint of pink in it, so that's why I decided to do the cherry cobbler last. And so how I've been cleaning it really well is I got the Stays-On cleaner just to get more of the stain of the pink, the red tone off. See how it, and then I'm just wiping it off with my chamois on the back side. So that just gets it good and clean. At least that's what I found works really well. Okay, so now I don't need the crumb cake anymore. I don't need the copper clay. Copper clay is one of our new in colors. It's beautiful for this time of the year. Okay, we're going to put this here, and now on our little banner, we're going to stamp I'm thankful, and I think that's in here. I'm thankful, and I need another block. It's going to be a tight fit, but it does fit. Now this set of dies does have 2 labels, and I use them a lot in the retreat. I loved them. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to wipe this off. Okay, now on the inside piece, I forgot I wanted to stamp, this is going to be our inside. I wanted to stamp a little bit of that leaf too. So I just grabbed the crumb cake. Joy said the Stays-On cleaner is not good for photopolymer stamps. It will make them like gummy bears. Really? I have not, I guess use that as your own risk. I have not found that, but thank you for sharing that. I always wipe it off with water like I just did, and then they seem to work. It seems to get a lot of the stain off, but again, okay, there we have that. Okay, so now we are going to start assembling our card. So for this one, we are going to grab a little bit of linen thread and our crumb cake piece right here. Okay, so this piece is going to go on the inside of our card. So I'm going to move that out of the way and grab my ink or my adhesive and put this on here and stick this down. Okay, now for the outside, see that? We're gonna layer these together and put this on here. So we're gonna put this right on there like that. Don't those colors look so pretty together? Okay, now this, you could put dimensionals on it if you wanted. I'm just gonna stick it down flat. Okay, and I'm going to put this right here. So this, the crumb cake was just 5 1/4 by 4 to layer. Okay, now our cute little banner. I'm gonna put something here, and I'm going to take my linen thread and I'm going to have it go this way. I'm going to do this and this. I'm just gonna do that a couple times. So on the other card I used that thicker, I don't know what it's called. It has like silver through it, and it was like really, really thick. So I thought this one I'm gonna use this because it's a lot thinner, and then you can see all the difference. Okay, so like this, and this is what kind of like the back, it's just like kind of like a little figure 8, right? Okay, so now we're gonna grab some dimensionals. Okay, and I'm gonna put three of those on there like this, and I'm going to put this on here, over here like so. Okay, and then we should stamp on the inside. You could stamp, "I'm thankful for all you do. I'm thankful to have you as a friend. Today and every day I'm thankful." And then this one says like "with a grateful heart," and then this one says "Autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful." So I'm gonna stamp "I'm to have you as a friend" for the inside. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this off and stick this down. These are really tiny little words here, and I'm just gonna grab the crumb cake again because that's what I did on the inside with my other little leaf, and I'm going to put that not upside down, although if I did stamp it upside down, guess what? It's just a piece of white. I can fix it. So there we go. There's our inside, and we're almost done. We're going to add a few sequins. So I have these, again, neutral adhesive back sequins. You can use metallic dots, rustic dots. These little, they have pearls with gold and green and pink. You can use whatever you have. Again, these are going to be in your retreat, and so that's what I'm using because, again, I want to give all of you taking the retreat more ideas. So I'm going to take these like bronzy ones, and we're going to add 3 of these, and I'm going to put this other one just down here, and there you go. Here is card number 1. Isn't this so pretty for fall? And then there is the inside. Okay, so this is color combination number 1. This is our crumb cake, copper clay, and cherry cobbler. Now here is the same card with that thicker twine, and I just had, you can tell how my leaf is a little pinkish. So that's why I cleaned it really well. And again, maybe you don't want to use what I told you. I've never had a problem, but I also wipe it off with water, like with my chamois right after. So do with it what you want, but it cleaned it anyway. So there's this version. Then I did some other colors for you to see. So I kind of went out of the box. One of the retreat cards is this one, which is Pretty Peacock Pool Party in Copper Clay. Love this one. And then we had my friend Denise told me to use Blueberry Bushel with Wild Wheat, but I used it. But then this one has Wild Wheat Pretty Peacock in Blackberry Bliss. And then this one is the Blueberry Bushel with the Copper Clay. So there's so many different colors you could do with this card. So I hope you like it. It's something really easy. You could make a ton of these to mail out for Thanksgiving. Here in the States, we haven't had Thanksgiving. By the way, happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian friends that just celebrated it. But throughout the fall, this is a great card that you could mail out. So I hope you love that one. So that's our first card for tonight. Okay, the next one, let me know your favorite color combination. Okay, the next one is another, is going to be this card right here. And what else do we need for this card? My little label, where did it go? Right here. So this is the label from the dies. And I cut this out of Very Vanilla. It has like little dots kind of all around it. So there's this one and then a more of a square type one. And then we have Early Espresso and Very Vanilla. And then we're going to need a piece of that beautiful paper from that paper stack. And we're going to use this one right here. Do you see that? It's so pretty. So, so pretty. Okay, for this one we are gonna need our paper trimmer because we're gonna do a little bit of scoring and cutting. And for this one, I just need early espresso. I'm gonna use a dark brown. Okay, so you're gonna start off with a half a sheet of cardstock that is 8.5 by 5.5, and we're gonna score it at 4 1/4. So this is just your regular measurements. So just right here, we have our regular card, right? But now we're gonna make it kind of fun. So now we're going to, so here's my score. I'm gonna go to 3 1/4. Okay, I'm at 3 1/4. I'm gonna put this down and I'm gonna cut this off. So I'm gonna cut it off. Yep, you heard me, cut it. And this piece you are going to put aside and save for another project or card. You can die cut leaves, whatever you want. You're gonna save this. Okay, and here is what we have, is this piece right here. So you can give that a good crease with your bone folder, and this is going to be our card. Now, with this piece, this is our really pretty 6 by 6. I'm going to put this upside down in my trimmer, and I'm going to go over to 4 1/4, and I'm going to cut. Okay, now this piece we are going to use in a second, and then I'm going to go this way to 5 1/2, and I'm going to cut 5 1/2 this way. Okay, so this little piece to save this, all right? So now we have this panel here. So we're gonna save that, and we're gonna save this, because this is gonna go kind of something like this. And then this little piece we had left over, we're gonna use this piece and we're going to cut a 1/2 inch strip. So we're going to be using almost everything from this one piece. On this little flap here, you're going to add glue. And so I'm going to go all the way down this little tab twice with my glue. And then I'm going to take this piece. This is exactly the size of a card front. I have it right in the center, and I'm going to fold this over and give it a good press. Oh, thank you guys that you love that other card. I'm just now seeing I just looked up and saw your comments. I didn't even see if any of you said what color combinations you liked. Okay, so this is what we have so far. And now when you open it, look at how pretty. Do you ever make a card and you're like, I don't know, I want to see both the front and the back? Well, this is a card where you can see both the front and the back. So now, the longer of the two little strips, the longer one that we just cut, we're going to add glue and we're going to put it on here. So we have this ribbon combo pack that has like this thick ribbon, and it actually has this copper, and it is out of stock. So I made some cards right when the catalog came out. It's been gone forever. So guess what? I'm not going to cry about it. I mean, whatever. It is what it is, right? But this paper is just as pretty as that ribbon, and I don't have to tie a bow. So I just cut a little 1/2-inch strip, and I still get my copper. So I'm going to put this right here on this little tab, and I'm going to press this down. You could have cut it to 5.5. I just didn't. So I'm going to press that right there. And then I'm going to open it up and trim off the back. So then it's exactly the size of my card. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, we're getting there now. All right, next up is our linen thread. And I'm going to wrap this around a few times. I'm going to wrap it around twice. And then tie a bow. I just think linen thread is, well, you guys know I love it, but it's especially perfect for fall too. Okay, make a bow on the side. I feel like I'm really fumbling with my fingers right now at this moment. I don't know why. I've only done this probably like 1,000 times on camera, but okay, there we go. We got a bow. We did it. We survived. Okay, trim it off, trim it down, and then you can like get it to go the way you want. And now we're going to take our label. And on our label, we're going to stamp with a grateful heart from our stamp set, the autumn leaves. So I have, again, early espresso. You could use any of the colors. There are so many colors in here that match. And we're gonna ink this up. And so this stamp is cursive-y. So my tip is I look at the with A because it's straight and in like a typewriter type font, and I use that to try to line it up so I don't stamp it crooked. And I still might not do it perfect, but that's kind of what helps me to get it straight when I'm stamping. So there is that. Okay. And we're gonna wipe this off. So I also clean my stamps off as soon as I'm done using them, no matter what. I always do that because I just do. That is a habit that I am in and that I do. I don't leave the ink on there. Okay, so now we are going to come back to this piece. This is our inside. In that other little strip, we are going to glue along the bottom edge. Hello from Australia. Hi, Sharon. We have people all over. Okay, we're going to put this down here. You could put it at the top or the bottom. You can, I'm just going to put it at the bottom, and then it's just a hair longer. So I'm going to trim that. Then this is going to go on the inside here. Okay. And now we got our label here, and we're going to add dimensionals to the back. Let me grab these. Okay. Put two, one on each side. And then the hardest part of this card was for me to figure where to put the label. Like, because I did not want to cover up the paper. So in fact, if you don't want a label, you could just stamp it on the inside. But I'm going to put it kind of down here on the little path. And then I am going to use those, if I can find them, right here. I'm going to find these little sequins again. And I'm going to add 3 of these here. So I'm going to put one here. This time I'm using the copper colored ones. One here. And we'll put one over here. Yes, grid paper helps line up your stamps too. I always have it at my classes, but I don't usually have it here with me. But here is our second card. I'm just pressing those down really good. So look at how pretty this is. Okay, but wait, when you open it up, it's just as pretty with that pretty copper and the metallic on the inside. So that is our other card. Here's our second card right here. Now here is the card with a different paper and different gems with that ribbon. But look at on the inside. Looks like that. So there's card number 2. Okay. All right, our last card for tonight uses a color combination that just came to me today. Trying to find out where the card, all the pieces went right here. Okay, so this is our last card for tonight, and it might be my favorite of all of them. I don't know. So I have all the pieces die cut. So this is Moody Mauve, again, one of our in colors, right? And I'm going to be using this with Crumb Cake. So how this card came about was I was looking at this piece of paper from that paper stack. And this is the back. It has that Moody Mauve and the copper there. And so when I had it with the mauve, these leaves kind of have a hint of the mauve in them. So I thought, why not use a card with the Moody Mauve? It's totally not fall, but we're gonna do it. So I have my card base, 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored in half. I just got a comment on YouTube from Sharon that says, can you share your Stampin' Up! Story with us? How long have you been a demonstrator? How many are on your team? Did you always do videos? Sharon, I will answer that at the end of this video, absolutely. Yes, I will answer you. I can tell you about that. I would love to tell you about that. So here is our card base, Moody Mauve. Then we have Crumb Cake, 5 1/4 by 4, and then we have our designer paper, these leaves, okay? And then it's the mauve on the back. So we also have a piece of white because we're going to decorate the inside of our card. And when I cut this down, I cut 1 inch of the bottom off, and we're going to use the back side and then another little strip. Okay, the other pieces I have in here are a circle, a stylish shaped circle, and I had 2 of these leaves. Where did the other one go? Is it? Maybe I lost it. Well, I had 2. I don't know where it went. We'll just go work with one. Maybe it'll show up somewhere. Anyway, I know, I have all kinds of leaves because anyway, whatever. I had 2 of them. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start putting this card together. Let's do our stamping. So for this, we're also going to use the In Color jute. So this right here, this comes in all 5 of our In Colors. And so I have the Moody Mauve right here, the wheat, the gray, the yellow, like all of these colors. So we're going to use that. So on this circle, we're going to stamp our words in the crumb cake, the light brown. And we're going to stamp our other words that we haven't used yet. The autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful. So I'm going to put this right here on our center. Then I'm going to clean that off. And then we're going to stamp the inside of our card. So for the inside, we're going to use that oak leaf to match the paper here. So let me grab that right here. And if I'm saying these things wrong, just know I probably know what they are correctly, but when you do videos, sometimes your mind just says something the opposite of what you think. Sometimes I'll be like, whoops, I said the wrong thing and I didn't mean to. Okay, the inside of our card is the white, and I'm going to stamp this leaf in this Moody Mauve ink. My ink pad is new, and it is very, very juicy, so I just don't need to press super hard into that, and I'm just going to stamp that in this corner down here. And it will dry a little bit lighter. It's like, because it's really, really juicy and wet. Okay, so now we're going to close this up. I think we have all of our stamping done. I can't wait for you to see the end of this card so you can tell me what you think of it. Because again, I was like, wow, that surprised me how pretty that is. But this mauve is in the paper, several pieces. So we're going to layer this together, right? Is this what I'm doing first? Let me see here. Well, it wasn't. This one's going to be a little bit different than the other one. So, because I already have the glue on, we're going to layer this together, and then we're going to, this is just a 1-inch strip, and we're going to put this near the bottom like that. So, I'm going to add some glue to here. And put it at a bottom. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to tie our ribbon around, the twine around. Okay, so this right here, this stuff. Now, this stuff has like 3 strands, so if it's ever too thick, sometimes I untwist it, I unravel it, and then it makes it a little bit thinner. But for this card, I'm going to just wrap it around twice and tie a bow. So just like this, and here. So over here, we're going to tie a bow. Great, I got another bow to tie. I love tying bows, but I don't know, today I am not enjoying them on this camera. Okay, so okay, so now we're going to trim this, and then I do like to just kind of like unravel the ends a little bit, make it look a little more rustic. Okay, so here's what we have so far. Now this piece, I'm going to slide this over to that way. What side is that? Left. Yep. Okay, now we're going to put some dimensionals on. Okay. Here we go. So Okay. Oops, I want one in the middle. I almost forgot the middle. Hi. Karen, I know. Isn't this crazy? Like, you wait till you see it all together. It's like, I was so shocked. Okay, so then this goes on here. It's just going to layer so perfectly. And then we're going to take our circle and we're going to put this down here with some more dimensionals. I need to find that other leaf. It's a good thing I have a sample already done so you can see it. Okay, I'm going to put this down right here. And then I'm looking for the leaf. As soon as this video ends, you know that leaf is going to show, it's just going to pop right on up. That's how it always works. Because here it is, I found it. But in all fairness, I have all kinds of leaves here. Like I said, when I was like look at all these pretty leaves, designing all these projects, there's a lot of leaves here. You're going to want this bundle. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to move these aside because I'm using these for something else. Okay, now we have two of these that I just already die cut, and these are die cut out of the color pecan pie, however you want to say that. And we are going to tuck these in down here. Well, let me pull you up so you can see, kind of like this. I'll hold this up so you can see too. You can use glue dots. You can use adhesive. You can tuck this in here and this one over here. Okay, you could have it on top like that if you want. I didn't like how that looked. I like this a little bit better. All right, if those little ends are a little bit too long, just trim them. Okay, and then we're gonna add some sparkle, but let's do the inside first. So see how that dried down? So now we're gonna take this, I cut, this is just like a quarter. I think it's a quarter. Yes. It's just like a quarter, like tiny little sliver of a strip. And I actually put it down with some liquid glue. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of this on here. And then I'm going to actually put it along this bottom. Now, my other card, I put this on crooked. And if you ever use this liquid glue, when it's stuck, like you have a little bit of wiggle room like right now. Well, I didn't realize it was crooked. And when I realized, it was like permanently stuck. So the one is crooked. This one I think I got better. Doesn't that just add just a little something, a little sparkle there? Okay, now we're going to add some adhesive here. We bring in our card and put this in. Okay, this, like I said, this color combination, it just kind of blew my mind away. With, like, Stampin' Up! Is so smart. Okay, so there's that. Here's our outside. Now grab your little sequins, and I'm going to use these coppery ones. Any of these, the gold, any of these would look beautiful on this card. I'm going to tie in the copper on this little strip here, and then I'll hold it up to show you. And I like to use threes, quantities of threes. Okay, we'll put one up here. Take another one of these and put it over here. I don't like this one up here. I'm going to move it over closer. There we go. Here is our card. Now you can find pictures of these on my blog later and check your email tomorrow. But here is this card. What do you think of the mauve with the crumb cake? And you can't see how beautiful it is with like the reflections, but this is so pretty. And then the inside, is that. So here is my other card right here. Isn't it so pretty? So can you see how this one goes? It goes down and then it goes a little bit up on the side. You see that? I show you this to make you know that it's okay if you make a mistake with your card. It's totally normal, and you can still use this card and send it. That's how they know it's homemade, right? So there is this card. Now again, if mauve isn't your thing, that's okay. It's really not my thing either. I love pink, but I'm not so much a mauve person. This card is so pretty though. You could just change it out to any other color if you want. But I was shocked at how pretty this color combination was when it came together. So again, here is our third card for tonight. So we have this one. Oh, you guys like the mauve. Okay, this one. And then we did this really pretty, like, fun fold, so you get to see both sides of the paper. And then our first one, which was the one where we stamped all the leaves right here. So you can do it. So this card, there we go. So I hope you love these cards. This bundle is so beautiful. Again, all of you who have signed up for the retreat, you will now have 3 more card ideas that you can use with your paper and with the bundle and the stamp set. I always try to give you as many cards and ideas that you can if you take any class or event of mine. Like, I want you to love your projects and to give you as many ideas as I can. Now again, this paper is currently unavailable. It will be back the week of October 23rd. If you're in the retreat, it's included, so you'll get a whole pack of this paper in the fall retreat, and you're going to absolutely love it. And you will make, again, I showed at the beginning, 10 projects, and my favorite is this home like decor thing. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. And then there's that. It kind of could look a little mauve-y there, yeah. Here is the host code again, and then Sharon asked me to share about my Stampin' Up story, I think is what she said. I'm trying to find her comment again. So I'll turn the camera up real quick. Okay. So Sharon, you asked, like, how long have I been a Stampin' Up demonstrator? I've been a demonstrator for 14 years, and in February it will be 15 next year in February. I joined during Celebration. So, so that is how long have I been a demonstrator. How many are my team? About 100. We have around 100 team members. I've had up to 130. Sometimes I have 89, but on average 100. Have you always done videos? I've been doing videos for a long time. Not like 15 years, but I've been doing videos since before COVID, a few years before COVID. So I don't know the exact time. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can scroll back and see all of the old videos. And what was that? Do you know how long I've been doing videos, Ryan? I think it's been longer than that. So yeah, I have on my YouTube channel, you can see hundreds of videos, and there's over 400 videos there. We started out just filming with a camera, like a cell phone, and now I use my computer. And so yeah, I love Stampin' Up. I have a big team. I love my team. We do a lot with my team. There's a starter special. Last week, 3 of you joined my team directly under me, so that's super exciting. So I've had 3 new people that joined in this last week. And yeah, my husband Ryan helps me do a lot of technical things and all my email and stuff like that. And so again, make sure you're on my email list. If you want to get on it, just head on over to my website, owlstarstampers.com. If you want the retreat, again, there's like roughly 40 some available. I showed you all the sneak peeks, the classes, and get it while it's still there. As soon as it sells out, then I can start working on the beautiful nameplate. I'm not going to show you. It's something that I want to put out in every year. The nameplate this time is something that I will put out every fall to remind me. So you guys are going to love it. You're going to love it. And what else is there? Last call for free shipping if any of you took advantage of that. And then if you ordered during the Halloween special, those will be shipping out by Friday. So we're sorting all of that tomorrow. I do mail to California. I mail all over the United States. Alaska, Hawaii, Maine, Florida, Texas, and everywhere in between. Michigan. I even have team members in like a lot of states. I do have a team member in Alaska and Hawaii, and then all over. So, yep, I mail anywhere in the United States. I cannot mail across borders. So I can't mail to Canada or like Australia or UK, anywhere like that. But you can buy my tutorials. You just can't purchase a class or join my team from those countries. But if you're from there, and I can recommend Demonstrator, like my awesome friend Denise Cox in Canada. She's great too. Okay, so is there any other questions? Okay, I hope you love the projects, and I will see you soon. Oh, Mary Lou says, can I buy the retreat to go? Yes. In fact, over 100 retreats are shipped to go. Over 100. And so you will get a box. I should have brought the box. It's like a medium flat rate box. It's huge. And the cost includes the shipping of the box, which is, to some of you, it's $20 just to mail it to you. So and you get $50 worth of Stampin' Up! Products, and you'll have tons left over, and you'll make all of those wonderful projects I showed, and then 5 gifts, nameplate, again, all the things. So yes, you can purchase that, and the link is in the description, or you can email me. It will also be in the email tomorrow. And again, there's roughly 42 available when I went live. I don't know if people have bought them since I've been on here. So, Mary Lou, if you have any other questions about that, let me know, and I can help you. Okay, and then the other question is, somebody asked me the other day how I take payment for the retreat. And once you click on the registration, you fill out what you want, and then you click to register, and then it's through PayPal. If you don't have a PayPal account, you can just click the button to says pay with a debit or credit card, and PayPal will process it, but you don't have to have a PayPal account. So that's how I can take that. If you have any questions, though, just reach out to me through email. Sometimes on Facebook, I do not receive those messages. They go in hidden folders and I don't see them. So if I ever don't reply, I probably didn't get it, or something happened. So always email me. Email is the best way. Okay, everyone, have a great night, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.